Hello everybody, Aaron the Introvert here, and welcome back to part 3 of our Cuphead playthrough. I decided to switch characters back to our boy Cuphead. I mean, it is his game after all, and we're just living in it. I don't know. So yeah, let's just hop right into this next level here. We got some very jazzy music going on here. It's like I don't know, like we're about to get assaulted by some gangsters on the street or something. But anyway, let's hop into our first level here. Rumor Honeybottom's in Honeycomb Herald. I don't know what kind of name Rumor is. That's a weird name. I don't know what the significance behind that is, but whatever. Let's just get right into it. Now, from what I remember, this is one of the more annoying boss fights. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully, I won't struggle too much with it, but you never know. Maybe that'll make for better content if I do. But yeah, we got to fight this honeybee lady in her hive. And you know what makes this level so tricky is that we're constantly having to move, because as you can see, the screen is scrolling, so we can't. Let's restart. We don't want to be taking damage in the first phase. We can't stay in the same spot for too long, or we'll fall into that. I guess it's supposed to be molten honey or something. I'm not sure why honey hurts us unless it's. I mean, I guess honey's pretty thick. I guess if you were to sink into a whole pool of it, you probably would suffocate or something if you breathed all that into your lungs. I don't know. I don't know how honeybee torture works, but yeah, this first phase we got to fight this kind of old-timey police officer, this constable guy. We're starting over. This ain't going too well so far. We've not even got to the honey queen yet, the queen bee lady, whatever, Rumor Honeybottoms or whatever ridiculous name she has. But yeah, we got to take down this constable here. Y'all never take me alive, copper, say. Just got to keep moving here, jumping from platform to platform. This is definitely one of the more platformy levels here. See if we can get a parry off the spikes, the sharp little projectiles that come out of the bomb there. I'm pretty sure that's a war crime if your bomb just explodes and it's got all these different what do you call that? Just pieces that come out of it. I don't know the terminology of these things. But whatever it is, it doesn't just explode. It just sends all these sharp shards in multiple directions and leave people with like lifelong like disabilities and stuff. I'm fairly certain that's illegal in times of war, but I don't know. I've not studied up on my Geneva Convention. But yeah, we're on the second phase here. We're actually fighting the queen herself. She's sending some Mario-esque bullet bills at us here. Or maybe these are bullet bees. I don't know. Speaking of Mario, her boss design is very reminiscent of Wendy Koopa from the Mario game. She's the only female of the Koopalings, who I've talked about at length by now on this channel, because we've played Super Mario World and also Mario 3, both of which feature the Koopalings in them. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if her design is based off of that. Is this the last phase here where she transforms into an airplane? Or I guess as they called it back then, an aeroplane. Yeah, here we go. So let's see how we can do on this one. Hopefully this won't give us too much trouble. I think if we just kind of just alternate which side we're on, we should be pretty good for the most part. Oh, I've not even been using my special move any yet. We might take some damage here. Yeah, okay. It's very hard to time the special moves in a way that you don't get hit. Oh, we're on our last life. I probably should have switched over. I didn't think about it, but getting the bullets that hone in, that was got a little dicey there. A little hairy. Oh, man. Just needed another hit or two and we would have had her. Dominate and bominate, that's how I be. I don't know why, it just kind of sounded like Pops from Regular Show there. Mordecai Rigby. Oh, good show, jolly good show. Okay, let's go back out to the map here. We're going to change our loadout. I think I do want to switch to that auto-homing weapon. It deals less damage, but I think it'll be pretty effective against her since it's a little hard to aim where she stays at the bottom of the screen there. So yeah, we'll keep our spread shot because that one is pretty useful. And yeah, this one here we'll switch over to the chaser. And now for the chaser. Another SpongeBob reference. You know it. You knew it was coming. Cross that off your bingo cards. Or SpongeBob reference for the day. Alright, hopefully this time we can get her. Third time's the charm. I think so far I've not died to a boss any more than maybe 2 times and getting it on the third. So hopefully we can continue that trend. I am curious whether switching over to that other weapon would be more useful on this guy, where we don't really have to aim at him too much either. That might be kind of useful. Yeah, we'll alternate. When he brings out the bomb, we'll switch over, and then we'll switch back whenever we're in the clear. Okay, yeah, I think that's definitely the strat for this guy. So yeah, no damage so far. That's good. Hopefully we can keep that trend going here. And here comes the honeybee lady again. Look out for her triangles of death, the forbidden Doritos. Uh-oh. Okay, let's use our meter here because it is full. Okay, so far so good. Since we used that special on her there, we're probably getting pretty close to the last phase. Can we actually get through this time without taking any damage? Should probably be knocking on wood. I probably just jinxed it there by saying that out loud. But here we go. I think we're going to the last phase. Man, we might not have even really needed that chaser all that much after all. Which it did come in handy on that police guy in particular. But okay, dodge this way. Whichever way she leans, you kind of want to get on the other way because that means she's about to attack you from that direction. But yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. Dodging these big fists. Oh, okay. Well, there's our first hit. So we're not doing a perfect run, but hey, still pretty good, I think. I would be very shocked if we die here, if we lose. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, if we somehow lose 3 alive. I don't know what she's doing there. It's a little disturbing, just the... but... that was probably very cringe. I apologize for that moment there. But anyway, we beat it. That's our first boss of the episode down. And yeah, let's see what we got. Do we get an A, or is that going to be a B? A minus. We'll take that. You know, it's still... we still got a 4.0 average. We'll take that. We still might get the honor roll just yet. But yeah, it's our first boss down, and we could probably wrap up our Cuphead playthrough in just maybe one more episode after this one, because this isn't really like a super long game or anything. There's her soul contract, Rumor of Honey Bottoms. Sounds like it would be somebody's stripper name or something, but what do I know? Anyway, let's hop into Rugged Ride here, do another shoot-'em-up level. As I said, I'm done imitating the hourglass. No, I need to point this way because it's mirrored. The hourglass guy over there, he's to the right on my monitor, but it's to the left from the... everything's flipped and mirrored. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good one. Oh, I probably should have switched my weapon back. I don't know. We'll just go with it. But this one's kind of a Grease sort of level, like a Mount Olympus kind of thing, which is interesting. The rest of this world is kind of themed after like a pier or something, so I'm not sure why they went with kind of the Greek thing here, but you know, it is a cool aesthetic. Let's take out this yawning lion or whatever this is supposed to be. Look out for the creepy looking fire guy. Grab our Namco museum token here so we can play Pac-Man at the arcade. Alright, that's not... things ain't looking too great for us right now. Probably should be getting some of these parries, but oh well. I was trying to be... I got kind of distracted there and got hit by the fireball because I was looking... I want to say there's a coin that we need to try and grab here that's somewhere... Yeah, there it is. I was trying to look out for that, but I guess it shows up right at the very bottom, so now we know that for future reference. Look out for this little... What are those guys called? Like the half-goat, half-man creatures from, like, mythology? I know centaurs are, like, half-horse, half-person. But what are the little goat people called? I think... Does it also start with a C? I don't know. They're called something or another. Love, as always, the watercolor, you know, painted backgrounds. What is that plate statue? That's kind of unsettling right behind me here that I'm jumping toward. I've never noticed that before. It's very, very creepy. I don't like that. Makes me very uncomfortable. Really, a lot of the stuff in this level makes me uncomfortable the more I think about it. Now, what's that thing back there? It's like a big stump. Is he a log? It's almost like he's got a horn coming out of his head. Is he like a... Maybe he's like a kettle. Is that the Elder Kettle's sibling or something? I don't know. But I think we're just about done with this level. We got this final part here where we're being chased by a big Cyclops here. So as long as we don't fall and die, we should be golden. There is a good chance that we fall and die, though, and have to do this a second time, but so far so good. Just trucking right along, grab our coin. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling we were going to die there. Oh, well. Fee-fi-fo-fum, I'm the guardian of this ruined land. That didn't even rhyme. Everybody else's things rhyme, but yours didn't. Very disappointed. Be better, Cyclops. Alright, look out for the Prospector Goat Man, or whatever he's supposed to be. Not really sure what that has to do with ancient Greece, but, you know. We got these things that I guess are a reference to democracy. I don't know. I know we've got that. There's that famous, what is it, like in the, I don't know if it's like a Supreme Court thing or whatever, where it's like the statue and it's holding the scales or whatever, weighing the, whatever, I guess it's supposed to show equality or justice or fair prosecution or whatever. And so I don't know if that's, did that originate in ancient Greece because they were the fathers of democracy or whatever? I don't know. I don't know much of anything, as you've probably noticed on this episode. A lot of this is just me saying, I don't know what that means. But anyway, trying to get the parry off these dirty boys here. Well, trying to kill the dirty boys and then get the parry from the... No, we missed our coin. Man, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to have to probably go back and replay this level later to get that coin we missed out on. Look out for that guy shooting ink at us. Okay, I think we'll do it this time. Another thing, I love all the layers in this game. You got all the foreground and background elements in front of us here. We got a, looks like a fork that's a reference to, like, I don't know, is it like Perseus or somebody? I don't know, it's got like a bow and arrow, but the arrow's a knife or something. You got this this guy. I know there's a famous statue of this where it's a guy and he's like hurling a discus or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of these references are a little lost on me here, but why did I just touch that guy? I don't know. Keep your hands to yourself, Cuphead. Quit touching people. It was like on the very first episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy. I've never really heard anybody talk about this, but there's like somebody that they think is like stealing all of their stuff, and the Eds are trying to get everything back. 'Cause Eddie says, you know, there's somebody going around touching all of our stuff, and then Eddie, he starts going around just like shouting through a megaphone, "Serial toucher! There's a serial toucher on the loose!" Like, how did they get by with that in a kid's show? I have many questions about how Cartoon Network watched that. Again, the first episode, and then we're just like, yeah, we can greenlight that. That doesn't sound wrong at all. Okay, I think we're just about done here. Come on, Cuphead, you got this. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, dear. Alright, and then he falls and dies. Kind of clipped through the floor there a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just ignore that. And yeah, it's another level in the books. Bravo! I'm upset we missed that one coin, though. I'm going to have to go back and replay that later. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the video here once we've done a few more bosses. I don't know. I could just do it off camera, but I don't know. It feels weird, though, to not do it on camera if we're going for 100% on this playthrough here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we got that down. What's this guy have to say? That Wolfgang. Always taking 10 notes to express 2 notes worth of music. He has no conception of what I mean by less is more. I know you can agree with me. Go convince that 10-eared clock. He won't listen to me anymore. Okay, where's this Wolfgang guy at? I think that's him up there, maybe? I guess we can't get there until we beat this boss fight, maybe. We won't worry about that right now. We can also go over here. Talk to Mr. McFork. Hey, I saw your statue. Not everyone earns a grade A ranking, if you know what I mean. Not everyone can maintain that level of quality over time. Consistency, my dear friends, that's what it's all about. Then you will experience the scintillating, is that how you pronounce that word, scintillating? Sensations that I do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think if we get like all A ranks, he can like change the filter of the screen to make the colors more of like a, I don't know, kind of more old school, kind of I don't know if he's like completely black and white. I think maybe that turtle guy over there, if we do something for him, he'll make it where the whole world can be changed to black and white. So it's kind of a neat little Easter egg. Let's go to our third and final mausoleum real quick and rescue Miss Chalice for one final time. This woman gets herself kidnapped more than Princess Peach. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, I mean 3 times in one game. That's pretty embarrassing. That's goes beyond your typical damsel in distress. But let's parry off all these very angry Monopoly men here. These levels are honestly pretty easy, all things considered, compared to the rest of the game, which does get pretty hard. Okay, we got this large guy who splits into 2 Lillans when we hit him. I forgot about him. He's a freaky-looking character. He's probably just misunderstood. You know, I'd say he's a great guy. People just judge him based on his appearance, and it's kind of a Quasimodo situation, you know, Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's a shame. We gotta quit being so judgmental to these poor cursed demons. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Well, that's embarrassing. I was talking about how easy these are, and then I just lost. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'd have to go back and look at the footage again. But it looked like maybe he was like layered, like right underneath another one. Because I killed a ghost. I'm pretty sure I got the parry like right there, and then there was like, I don't know if there was another one behind him or if my parry didn't work, but I don't know. We'll play it back. Maybe I just completely missed it. It was all my my fault entirely, but only time will tell. But yeah, at least these are pretty short, so it's not going to take us very long to go back through here and get it. Okay, we got that one. Oh god. No. Get away, get away, get away. Oh gosh, am I gonna... Why do I keep losing at this? These are not hard. Hey, hey, hey. I normally never lose at these. This is embarrassing. Come on, Cuphead, you're embarrassing me. Get it together, man. Okay, we got it this time. Third time is always the charm. We never lose on the third try. That's how it's gone so far, and we're sticking to it. No. Okay, good. So far, so good. We need to take out these big guys early. We don't need to let them get too close, because that is never a good thing. Okay, so far, so good. No. You stay back. Stay away. Stay away. Oh, there's a nice little combo there. Get out of here. Okay, this is where I think we keep losing. Alright, I really had to focus there. That's harder than I remember. I know they've updated this game a few times. Did they go back and make that harder? Or maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm just not as good as I think I am. Thank goodness you came by. Those lousy ghosts had me but good that time. Here's the last magical super odd I was able to find for you. Well, time for me to take a powder. Good luck. I feel like she's really not finding those for us. This whole time it's like, oh, thanks for rescuing me. I was off getting this thing for you when I got captured. It's like, nah, she keeps getting captured. She's taking those powers for her own evil purposes. And then she gets captured and then we show up and then it's like, just because she wants our help, she's like, oh, well, here, I got you this. This is just a token of my appreciation. She had no intention of giving that to us. She's manipulating our emotions and I don't appreciate it. But okay, let's switch back to... yeah, I don't know. We'll leave this for right now. We could go visit our old buddy Pork Rind here. Welcome. Welcome. What have we got? Heart Ring, gain 1 HP on your first, third, and sixth parry. Got Charge, Lobber, Smoke Bomb, Roundabout. This one might actually be good for an upcoming boss. We'll buy that for now. Full screen piercing 3-way shot. Okay. I think they added maybe some new ones when they added like the DLC for this game. And what is that? I just noticed that suggestive little photo he has pinned to his counter there on the right side of the screen of a pig lady blowing a kiss with like hearts above her head, and then above her head is a axe or something. That's a little it's a little unsettling, but goodbye. All right, we visited our old buddy Pork Rind, which is a very morbid name. Why would his name be Pork Rind? That would be like if someone like had a baby and they're like, I'll name him Rotting Human Flesh. It just it's a little unconventional, it's a little unorthodox, but who am I to judge? We got a little saxophone, I guess that is, tipping his hat there, m'lady. Now this is one of my favorite levels in the game. Werner Vormann in Marine Corps. So let's hop in here. This is we got a German boss fight here. I love this boss, particularly for the final phase. It just has a really cool effect that I imagine took him a long time to animate. Yeah, we fight this guy here, this little rodent dude, and he's fighting us from inside of a non-copyright infringing Campbell soup can, which I guess is a maybe a parody of I believe it's like Andy Warhol, like in the 50s and stuff, who would do all this like pop art of like weird parodies. It's supposed to be kind of, I guess, a commentary on just like commercialism or whatever. You know, art's very subjective. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Warhol, but that's just me. I don't know. Okay, he's gonna charge at us again. Let's hop over this guy. He's got a cigarette in his mouth. You can't do that in 2017 or whenever this game came out in these colorful cartoons. Because we gotta say no to smoking. At least that's what all these modern day companies preach. I feel like even a lot of shows don't want to have smoking, like even if they're not a kid's show, even for like a live action adult series, they'll try to refrain from depicting nicotine, which I don't know, I feel like it's a little much, but what do I know? We got King Famous Cola, King Cola. I'm just reading all these soda bottles here. I guess it's kind of... Okay, here we go. This is what I love. Yeah, so he gets eaten by this giant cat. Very Tom and Jerry-esque boss fight. This actually looks a lot like how Tom looked in the, I guess what's like essentially the pilot episode of Tom and Jerry, where his name isn't even Tom. The house lady, like the housemaid or whatever, actually calls him Jasper. Yeah, so it's kind of an interesting thing. Ah, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Meow. Of my best impersonation of a cat there from his text. All right, let's try again here to take down old Werner Vormann or whatever his name was. This World War I German cat soldier here. I mean, rat soldier. We're not at the cat yet. Trying to parry his raspberries or whatever those are. I guess that's is that a grenade? It looks like a raspberry to me where it's pink, but okay, let's hop over this guy. So far so good. I'm looking around the room noticing some stuff I've never noticed before. He's got all kinds of medals all over the place, and I guess his you know, various honors from his military service. In the foreground we got like a little what do you call it, like a little marching soldier toy, and then he's got some building blocks for some reason. I don't fully know what that's about, but okay, we're on our second phase again here. This one we kind of took quite a bit of damage on, so let's try not to make that mistake again. Get some good hits there. That's always not how. Oh, got a very narrow window to dodge. Man, I keep letting that happen. I gotta quit doing that. Oh, let's crouch, not get killed by Werner Vormann. I didn't think this hitbox would still get me there. Okay, we're probably gonna die again. Let's just be real. We're dead. Look out for his big, disturbing arms. Take out these guys if we can. Oh, he's doing his arm thing again. His freakishly long, rubbery arm. Please don't get hit by the board. Okay. We might be able to do this. We might be able to salvage it. I love his death animation here. It's the best one in the game if we get a chance to see it this round. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the mask comes off. It was a robot. So when that cat guy, or when the rat got eaten, when old Vormer got eaten, he wasn't actually eaten. He just went inside of his cat mech or whatever. That's a very creative boss fight. I really love that one. Definitely one of my favorites in the game. There's a part of me that's like, do I like that better than the dragon one from earlier, from the last episode that we did? I don't know. Those are probably my two favorite boss fights in the game. But yeah, we are trucking right along. So let's just make our way into the next level here. And what have we got? Okay, we can go through that gate now. There's his soul contract. I don't know, that just makes me think like there's some like popular soul artist or something, and they're like, hey man, we're gonna offer you a soul contract. We want you to perform 5 days a week at the whatever casino. Okay, we got Captain... Yarr, we be fighting Captain Brightybeard and shooting and looting. I actually just shaved right before this video, so yeah, maybe I should have waited. That way I could have a briny beard like the captain's here. But oh well. Let's see. Let's actually switch, I think, our weapon, because this one I initially thought the chaser would be good for this guy, but we might actually want the roundabout. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking. Nah, let's keep it. Let's keep it the way we got it. Okay, shooting and looting. Let's do it. Good thing the Switch version has long loading times, or I never would have been able to get a sip of water. Alright, here we go. This, I think, is like one of the very first Cuphead like boss fights that they had started working on. Like, I think, because Cuphead kept getting delayed like several times, and you can... Okay, let's start over. That's embarrassing. And you know, you can understand why. Like, they spent years working on this game. I think it was first showed off to the public maybe in like 2013 or something like that. And I think it initially was supposed to release maybe in like 2014 or something like that, and it kept getting delayed. It didn't come out until like, I want to say October of 2017. It was almost 2018 by the time this game finally came out. But I think it was well worth the wait. And there was kind of a similar story with the DLC for this game, the Delicious Last Course expansion that added a whole bunch of new boss fights and stuff, where that didn't come out. It was announced like I think maybe in 2019 that they were doing DLC for Cuphead, somewhere around there, and I don't think it released until like, I don't know, like 2022 maybe. But it was a long time for DLC especially. Okay, now what is... Oh yeah, we got this guy. Shooting ink at us. He really doesn't hurt us, but if we hit his ink, it blocks the screen to where our visibility is limited. If you think of it, kind of like the blooper from Mario Kart, you know, where you get inked and then you can't see very well. Oh, now he's doing the thing with the... I guess instead of catfish, I guess these are dogfish. And we're just kind of murdering them. You just see their collar float off to heaven. That's a little disturbing. Okay, now we're dodging these cannons here. Cannonballs! If anybody's ever watched The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Oh! And now we're getting a little... Things are getting a little off the rails here. I don't know what that pink thing is that he's torturing, but it's very messed up, dude. Quit squeezing it by its neck and making it spit out those gumballs at us. Okay, now we're on the last phase here. We just gotta shoot the throat. And this is where it's handy to have this aiming thing. I don't know what just happened. Oh, he's shooting bubbles. I didn't even notice that. Okay. It's hard because like I can't hear the sound effects, like the audio cues. Yeah, when he closes his mouth, you know you gotta crouch because you're about to get blasted. He's firing his laser. If anybody remembers that old movie, I'm firing my laser. That was like probably 2007. I don't know. That's going way back there. Oh, get over here where that thing won't fall on us. Good deal. Okay, we didn't struggle too much with that guy. His throat's dead. So where's the brain stored? Is the throat controlling the ship, or is it I don't know. Maybe Brightybeard is even a part of it. Maybe they're all three just conjoined together and share one singular nervous system. I don't know. What do we get? We get a B on that one, maybe? A minus. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good progress. How long have we been recording? 29 minutes. We can probably do at least one more level here. Do we have another run and gun level? We can do that real quick. And then maybe also do, if there's a... if we have a little extra time, we might go back and get that one coin we missed. That guy just takes us to the DLC world. Let's talk to Mr. Turtle. You boys think your situation is a multicolor mess, don't you? Well, what if I told you there was a way to see it in shades of gray? Oh Lord, it's getting kinky in here. Is it 50 shades? Are we gonna get tied up? A way that only a pacifist platformer would be able to perceive. Would you violet little mugs believe me if I told you that? I wonder. Yeah, so if you go back, so this is the guy who unlocks where we can change the filter of the game to make everything black and white. And to do it, we have to do a pacifist run. What is this? Undertale. And beat the all of these run and gun levels without actually hurting anybody. So like, say this level I'm doing right now, we'd have to get through it without hurting anybody and make it all the way to the end without without killing anything, which is pretty tricky to do. I don't think we're going to do it on this playthrough because I don't think it's really necessary for completion or anything. But that is a thing that you can do, and I have done it once before, but it's been a it's been a hot minute. Yeah, so now we're on the pier here. Oh, and I should have checked. That's probably not helping us too good, not doing us any favors. I don't have the charm equipped that gives us our 5th heart. I only just now noticed that. So yeah, that's probably hasn't helped us any. So I need to go back and do that maybe after this level here, or if I die, then we'll back out and do that to put on that charm. We can take one more hit point, because yeah, I did not do that whenever I unlocked the power up. Look out for Mr. Krabs here. Arr, get back to work, Mr. Squidward. Okay, well so that's what we get for making fun of him there. We touched it. Oh my gosh, this guy and his pinchers. See, it is getting kinky now. We're getting pinched in the rump. You never know what's going to happen on the pier. It's very, very naughty out here. Okay, now we got Larry the Lobster here. Living like Larry. Bounce off that little buoy or whatever down there. Oh, yeah, I feel like we're probably going to die on this one. No, Larry. Oh, I didn't mean to pop the stupid... I didn't mean to pop that starfish that was in the bubble. Okay, let's go back to the map real quick. I just do this on purpose. I like to make you all suffer through these loading screens. But yeah, let's equip our extra heart charm. That way we've got 5 instead of 4, because I think that will be useful. Yeah, there it is. Equip our charm. I guess you could say it works like a charm. I'll be here all week. No, literally, like Monday through Friday. I'm trying to get a consistent upload schedule of these videos, so I am going to try to be here all week through the week, and then on the weekends I'll be my off time. So will I stick to that? I have no idea, but that's the plan anyway. I got a lot more time to focus on YouTube, because I am that was a little embarrassing. All right, but yeah, I've got a lot more time in my schedule right now, because I did recently leave a job where things were going pretty toxic. So yeah, I figured we'll just take a... Maybe it's not too late to beg for my job back. No, but I figure we can give the YouTube thing a little bit of time. Maybe just try for like a month and just see if it takes off. See if we start, getting any subscribers and whatever. If we get any attention in the YouTube algorithm before I start looking for a new job. Because I would love to do something like this, like full time. And I'm in a pretty good position right now. I've got a decent amount saved up, where I kind of, am very fortunate where it's not super expedient for me to immediately get back to work. So if it takes a little while, we don't need to start over at this point. So if it takes a little while for me to start earning more income, I've got a lot saved up in resources that I should be good to live off of for at least for the foreseeable future. So fingers crossed that it all works out. Oh, here comes Larry. Bounce off the buoy. Jump over Larry. Man, Larry's not as nice as he used to be. I guess he really let the whole lifeguarding thing get to him. Just thinks he's so cool, rubbing that white stuff all over his nose. I keep accidentally hitting the stupid starfish. We got the full SpongeBob cast here today. We got Patrick, we got Larry, we got Mr. Krabs. No sign of Sandy, though. Where's SpongeBob? Where's SpongeBob at? Oh, there's a coin. We don't want to miss that. Little token. Tyrus Gardens. What does that mean? It's Tyrus. Is that some other Greek mythology figure or something? It sounds like it, but I really have no idea. They were getting decently close. Now we got to ride this octopus guy and try not to fall. And we need to parry the little anchor on his head. That's very morbid. That's just like he was impaled by that thing and now it's just stuck there. That's a little disturbing. But yeah, we need to keep parrying it, because if we don't, he'll eventually sink down into the murky depths and we will drown with him. Well, he won't drown because, you know, he's an aquatic creature, but we will. And we don't want that to happen. Okay, we're at the end of the level. Just go. You know what? Look, I was trying to use my... I didn't mean to end the level just yet. I was trying to use my special. That way we would get a little bit of a higher ranking there, because you get one for using your specials. But, oh well. The important thing is that we beat it. Do we get all the gold coins? Okay, good deal. We did. Alright. I'm trying to think. We really don't have too many more bosses left. We got the giant robot. That one's kind of annoying. We got the play. I forget the name of that one. There's like a lady, and she's like an actress, and she's putting on a play. That one's not too bad. Then we got... oh, I forgot about this one. I love this one. Yeah, let's do this one. This sea witch lady. It's like a mermaid that turns into Medusa. Calamaria in high seas hijinks. Yeah, this is a good one. This is another one of my favorites. This is in the top 3 as well. I can't believe I forgot about this one. Is this actually my favorite level? I don't know. There's so many good bosses in this game. This one, the dragon, and then whatchamacallit. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank now. The cat, Vorder Vermin or whatever. I love those ones. Yeah, this boss has an interesting design. She looks very, I don't know, almost like an Adventure Time character, or maybe like from Star versus the Forces of Evil. I don't know. She's got a very modern Cartoon Network / Disney channel kind of look about her. Kind of maybe a little bit in sort of that Cal Art style that people kind of hate on, but I really like it for this character. Okay, let's shoot her with that, and yeah, I think we might be getting decently close to the next phase, which is also very morbid. A lot of very morbid stuff in this game. She's going to end up getting electrocuted and then turn into Medusa, basically. And yeah, it's pretty graphic. Also, some of her like little fish buddies, when we kill them, they just kind of turn into a skeleton, so that's also kind of disturbing. Yeah, who knew that Cuphead was such a horrifying game? Yeah, here we go. This is yeah, so she gets the electric chair, and now she's real freaky looking. Oh, then she turns us into stone. We gotta mash the button. Yeah, these guys, when we kill them, they just like fall apart into chunks of meat. Like, how terrible is that? How did this game get an E10 rating? Not to mention the final boss, we fight Satan. There's alcohol references in this game, and smoking cigarettes. It really is kind of surprising, this game. Yeah, look, her body breaks off. Like, how did this game not get a T rating? I really don't understand that. Okay, can we... Yeah, let's shrink down through here. Try not to touch this spiky coral, it'll hurt us, and then she keeps freezing us, that gets annoying. Can we finish her with this? Okay, no, but she should be very close. This phase is not very long. Yeah, she's dead. I like how our guys play a little world's smallest violin, her snakes on her head. Alright, that's another level down, and yeah, we're getting ever closer to beating Cuphead. A+. Golly, a perfect score. Yeah, we'll do maybe one more level, possibly. I'm just trying to think how to space this out. We've been recording for about 40 minutes, and I want the next episode to be the last one. So I'm trying to figure out how to break it up where, you know, the last episode won't be too long, because we've got a couple more levels in this area. Yeah, here's the play lady, and then we got the Over here we got the giant robot. There's also a train boss. And then after that we're on to the final area with the devil and King Dicey. So that's 2 additional boss fights. So we got maybe about 5 left or something like that, if my math is mathing. Yeah, we'll do this one here real quick. Doctor calls robot in junkyard jive. And this one is very clearly, as you'll see here in a second, a Iron Giant parody, which is a really good movie. I only just watched it for the first time like earlier this year, I think it was, maybe back in like February or something like that. I'd seen bits and pieces of it. Like, I was definitely familiar with the Iron Giant, but I'd never watched it in full. But this is one of, if not the most annoying boss fight. It's not that I like hate it. Like, there's some that I, you know, like less than this one because it's just kind of, I don't know, maybe not the most interesting theme or something. So this one I wouldn't say is like my least favorite boss fight, but I think it is the most annoying. This is one that really gets frustrating. So like for this first phase, we can only damage him by shooting you know, one of these 3 specific points of his body. We've got his antenna on his head that's firing all these lasers at us. We've got his little chest hole, and then we've got his stomach hatch that's opening up here. And each time we take out a part, he gets a little tricky. But I think we've spaced it out pretty well. Okay, yeah, we've got all 3 of his parts. Now we just go for the heart. Yeah, we might not even actually get to see the him use the magnet on it. Yeah, there was the magnet, but we don't really have time now because we want to hit him with this this shot here while he's low. Hit me with your best shot. This phase is kind of it's a little time consuming, but it's pretty easy. You just gotta shoot him with these little bombs whenever he passes under us, and eventually he'll die. Ah, gosh. Man, I shouldn't be taking damage on this phase to those stupid little bombs there that home in on us. They're very slow, so it really shouldn't be that tedious. Now we're on the final phase where he's kind of like Dr. Eggman here with his Chaos Emerald. And this phase gets a little nuts, so we're just going to try to survive here. Mostly, I'm not even trying to focus on shooting him too much. I'm just kind of focusing on Cuphead and keeping him alive. Okay, let's go in. Get him with one of these. Yeah, this boss hasn't really been too hard so far, like I remember him being. Like, he's almost dead. But yeah, my first time through, he definitely was one of the hardest bosses, in my opinion. Let's get him with a couple of these. But yeah, we took 1 hit, but okay, well, there's another one. I gotta stop talking. I always get hit when I start bragging about how we're doing pretty good. This game's really, it'll make you humble real quick. Come on, would you do? Okay, there we go. I knew he had to almost be dead. Now he's shirtless, high, embarrassing, public nudity. Write him out a ticket. We'll see you in court, buddy. But yeah, we took out the robot. So now we just got, like, I think 4 more bosses, and then the game will be done. So yeah, I think we will, before we end this video, you know, if you want to tune out here, that's completely fine. We're just going to go back real quick to the other run and gun level that we already did, and get that 1 token that we missed out on, and then we'll hop into the next one. So yeah, if you want to see that, don't go anywhere. We're going to do that right now. But if you do tune out, that's completely fine. Thank you very much for watching the video. We'll see you on the next episode. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to. Yeah, this is that other guy. We'll talk to him real quick. So Ludwig's been filling your mugs with his less is more drivel, eh? Keep talking to that fool, and soon nothing will sound right to you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, and I think, let's see. Okay, yeah, the music changes when we talk to these guys. So this guy, he's, I guess, a minimalist or whatever. The music gets a lot quieter, and like there's not as much of a, I guess, a bass or something. I can't really hear it too well where I've got my headset on and I've got the TV volume turned down kind of low. But yeah, I think he kind of, I believe when we talk to this guy, he lowers the music and makes it a little bit more simple, and the other guy makes it a little bit more bombastic. So it's just kind of a weird little, I don't even know if you'd really call it an Easter egg. It's just a neat little touch, I guess. But yeah, let's go back to this one. Yeah, Rugged Ridge here. Get the coin that we missed on the little escalator down, and then we will end the video. Probably not going to be great for the algorithm, telling people to tune out early when we're still going. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this this Cuphead playthrough so far. I'll probably, right after we wrap up this video, maybe just hop straight into recording the next one, and then that'll be a whole nother playthrough under our belts. And then after that, we'll move on. I'm not sure what exactly we'll do next just yet. I've talked about wanting to do Battle for Bikini Bottom, so maybe we'll start that. I've also really been craving, we've been doing a lot of Mario on this channel. I feel like maybe I've been doing too much Mario. We don't need to do all that at once. But I have really been craving some Mario Sunshine, so I might start that game before too long. Yeah, it's fine if we take a little bit of damage. I don't think we'll get killed again, probably. But yeah, as always, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. I want to play a Kirby game before long. I'm debating, I've been playing a lot of retro stuff on the channel, so I've kind of been wanting to play Kirby's Adventure on the NES. It's one of my favorite Kirby games. It's one of the first ones. It's also relatively short, so we could get through it pretty quickly on a playthrough. Okay, yeah, I think every other fireball is pink, so this one will be orange, and then this next one will be pink again. Yeah, good deal. Okay, now keep my eyes peeled. Say, you're not a robot, are you? No, I'm not. Well, keep your eyes peeled. They're everywhere. Let's use this thing. That way we can get get a better score at the end, because why not? Not that the score really matters too much. If I really wanted to, I could have tried to have done the pacifist thing and not take down any enemies on this second go here, but that's a lot of work. We're not gonna bother doing all that. We're not that much of a try-hard. But yeah, so I might play Kirby's Adventure on the NES, or we might could do Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which is my personal favorite Kirby game, but it's definitely longer, so it would take longer to do a full playthrough on that one. But it is a good game, and it recently got remastered about a year ago on the Switch, maybe a year and a half ago at this point. But yeah, I got a lot of content planned for this channel. Like I've talked about before, I do eventually want to get to doing more scripted content. But for right now, we're just doing some playthroughs because they're kind of relatively easy to pump out, and I'm having a pretty good time with it. So let me know if you're enjoying it, and just what kind of content that you would like to see in the future, whether it's other playthroughs of different series, different games that you really enjoy, or if it's, you know, do you want me to see me start doing reviews or doing reaction videos? I can start reacting to, I'd like to do a reaction to Nintendo's next Nintendo Direct, which hopefully there will be one here in the coming weeks, because it's August right now. It's August 23rd at the time of recording this, and Nintendo often has a September Direct, but not always. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we've got our token that we were missing out on. We are going to make a lot of kids jealous at the arcade when we win a bunch of tickets with our Namco arcade tokens. But yeah, I guess that will be a wrap on this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Just one more, and that's going to cap off our Cuphead playthrough. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye bye.